Hello students, here we will solve sample paper number 1 of first term for 2021-22 batch class 11th students. Read the instructions given in the question paper. There are 3 sections in the question paper A, B and C. Section A has 24 questions and you have to attempt 20. Section B also has 24 questions and you have to attempt any 20 questions, and in section C there are 12 questions and you have to do 10 questions out of these 12 questions. All questions carry equal marks and there is no negative marking. Let us start with section A. Question number 1. Polynomials is the order which includes plant families Solanaceae and dash. Plant families Convolvulaceae and Solanaceae are included in the order polynomials. This is done on the basis of floral characters. So here option C is the correct answer. Question 2. Which among the following is not a genus? Here Solanum is a genus of potato, Phallus is a genus of cats, Homo is a genus of man, while Indica is a species of mango and scientific name of mango is Mangifera indica, where Mangifera is the genus and Indica is the species. So here correct answer is B. Indica is not a genus. Question 3. Systematics deals with. The word systematics derived from the Latin word systema means systematic arrangement of organisms. It deals with nomenclature of new organisms, evolutionary relationship between organisms and identification of newly discovered organisms. So here correct answer is D. All of these, mark D as a correct answer. Question 4. Scientific name of plants are given by. For plants, scientific names are based on agreed principles and criteria provided by International Code for Botanical Nomenclature, or you can say ICBN. So here option A is the correct answer. Question 5. Which of the following sets does not contain defining characteristics of living organisms? Metabolism and cellular level of organization and response to stimuli and consciousness are defining properties of living organisms given in option B and C. But growth and reproduction are not the defining characteristics of living organisms. So here option A is the correct answer. Question 6. Amongst all the kingdoms, the only taxon that exists in nature as a biologically units is the taxon that exists in nature as a biologically units is the species. Individuals belonging to one species show fundamental similarities and can interbreed among themselves. So here mark A as a correct answer. Question 7. Phycoerythrin, chlorophyll A and chlorophyll D are characteristics of. These 3 pigments are characteristics of class Rhodophyceae of algae. Phycoerythrin is the red pigment which gives red color to the algae of class Rhodophyceae. So here correct option is D. Question 8. The plants having vascular tissue but lacking seeds are placed under. Pteridophytes are plants having true roots, leaves and stems and have well differentiated vascular tissues, but they do not have seeds. So mark C as a correct answer. Question 9. Protonema is. Gametophyte of mosses has 2 stages. First stage is protonema, which develops directly from the spores and it is haploid structure. So correct answer is A. Protonema is haploid and is found in mosses. Question 10. The giant redwood tree Sequoia sempervirens is a oblique and dash. It is a gymnospermic plant. So here mark D as a correct answer. Question 11. Functional heterospory is present in some species of genera like Selaginella and Salvinia, which produce two types of spores: macro, large sized, and micro, small sized spores, and thus are known as heterosporous. So here mark D as a correct answer. Question 12. Cycas has two cotyledons but not included in angiosperms because of. Cycas is not included in angiosperms. It is a gymnospermic plant because it has naked ovules and seeds formed are also naked. So here mark A as a correct answer. Question 13. Given is the representation of life cycle of members of classes Ascomycetes and Basidiomycetes. Select the correct option for processes A, B and C. In life cycle of members of Ascomycetes and Basidiomycetes, the first stage A is plasmogamy, where fusion of protoplasm between two motile or non-motile gametes takes place. Second stage B is karyogamy, where two nuclei fuse together, and third stage C is meiosis, where haploid spores are formed from zygote. So correct choice is B. Question 14. Two common characteristics found in centipede, cockroach and crab are. All these members belong to phylum Arthropoda and they have jointed legs and chitinous exoskeleton. So here mark B as a correct answer. Question 15. In contrast to annelids, the platyhelminthes show. Annelids are coelomates while members of platyhelminthes are acoelomates, means no body cavity is present. So here correct answer is D. In contrast to annelids, the platyhelminthes show absence of body cavity. Question 16. Coelom. The cavity between alimentary canal and the body wall is enclosed by. Coelom is enclosed by mesoderm on both sides. So correct option is D. Question 17. Which phyla has no freshwater animals? Animals belonging to phylum Echinodermata are all marine. No freshwater animals are found in this phyla. So mark C as a correct answer. Question 18. Which of the following pairs of animals has non-glandular skin? Option B. Both chameleon and turtle. These are the members of class Reptilia. Their body is covered by dry and cornified skin and their skin is non-glandular. So here mark B as a correct answer. Question 19. In some animal groups, the body is found divided into compartments with serial repetition of at least some organs. What is this characteristic feature called? This feature is called metamerism and is the characteristics of annelids and arthropods. So here mark B as a correct answer. Question 20. Which of the following characteristics features always hold true for the corresponding group of animals? See the option A. Viviparous mammalia. This is not always true. Platypus is a mammal and is oviparous. Now come to option B. Possess a mouth with an upper and a lower jaw. Chordata. This is not always true. Lamprey of class Cyclostomata is without jaw. Come to option C. Three-chambered heart with one incompletely divided ventricle in Reptilia. Wrong. Crocodiles have four-chambered heart. Option D. Cartilaginous endoskeleton in chondric thighs. This feature always holds true. All fishes of class chondric thighs have cartilaginous endoskeleton. So here mark D as a correct answer. Question 21. Trimerous flower means flower appendages are in multiple of 3 with superior ovary and axile presentation are the characteristics of. These are the features of plants found in family Liliaceae like in Allium cepa. So here mark A as a correct answer. Question 22. Bicarpellary syncarpous ovary with axile presentation is seen in the plants of family. These features are seen in plants of family Solanaceae like in tomato, potato, chili, petunia, etc. So here mark C as a correct answer. Question 23. Standard petal of Papilionaceous corolla is known as dash. This is known as vexillum, which is found in vexillary type of aestivation. In this aestivation, largest standard petal, vexillum, overlaps the 2 lateral petals wings, which in turn overlaps the 2 smallest anterior petals called keel. So here correct answer is C. Question 24. Actinomorphic, bisexual, 5 united calyx, 5 united corolla, 5 stamens which are epipetalous means fused with petals. Bicarpellary, syncarpous and superior ovary. This is all given in the floral formula and you have to tell in which plant you will find this floral formula. It is found in petunia which belongs to family Solanaceae. So here mark B as a correct answer. Let us start with section B where question number 25 to 28 are assertion, reason, type. Question number 25, assertion statement. Bryophytes are called as terrestrial amphibians. This is true. Now see the reason. Bryophytes require an external layer of water on the soil surface for their existence. This is also true and correct explanation of assertion. Bryophytes live on land but require water for fertilization. So here mark A as a correct answer. Question 26, assertion statement. Algae show only n isogamous type of reproduction. This is not true. Algae show isogamous, n isogamous and also oogamous type of reproduction. Now see the reason statement. In algae, gametes can be flagellated or non-flagellated. This is the true statement. So here mark D as a correct answer. A is false but R is true. Question 27, assertion statement. The amino acid glycine comes under the category of non-essential amino acid. This is the true statement. See the reason. This is due to the fact that it cannot be synthesized in the body. This is not true. Rather, our body can synthesize glycine and thus it is a non-essential amino acid. So here A is true but R is false. So mark C as a correct answer. Question 28, assertion statement. Pili are non-motile appendages of bacteria. This is true. Pili and fimbri are non-motile appendages that are outgrowths of membrane in bacteria. Now see the reason. Pili takes part in conjugation. This is true, but it is not the correct explanation of A. So here A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. So here mark B as a correct answer. Question 29. About 98% of the mass of every living organism is composed of just 6 elements including carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen and living organism is composed of mostly 6 elements: carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen and phosphorus and sulfur. So here mark C as a correct answer. Question 30. Secondary metabolites such as nicotine, strychnine and caffeine are produced by plants for their self-defense. So here mark D as a correct answer. Question 31. Which among the following is homopolysaccharide? Option D, cellulose, is a homopolysaccharide formed by only polymerization of one type of sugar, that is glucose. So here mark D as a correct answer. Question 32. The Km value of the enzyme is the value of the substrate concentration at which the reaction reaches to half of the maximum velocity or half V max. So here mark C as a correct answer. Question 33. With reference to enzymes, which one of the following statements is true? Statement B is true. Holoenzyme is formed when protein part of the enzyme called apoenzyme combines with coenzyme, which is the organic compound. So here mark B as a correct answer. Question 34. An example of competitive inhibition of an enzyme is the inhibition of succinic dehydrogenase by malonic acid, which closely resembles the substrate succinate in structure. It is an example of competitive inhibition. So here mark A as a correct answer. Question 35. Neuroglial cells are found in brain and spinal cord, which protect and support the neurons, and they make up more than 1/2 the volume of neural tissue in our body. So here mark B as a correct answer. Question 36. Which one of the following contains the largest quantity of extracellular material? The areolar tissue contains the largest quantity of extracellular material. It holds organs in place and attaches epithelial tissue to other underlying tissue. So here mark D as a correct answer. Question 37. Identify the tissue shown in diagram and match with its characteristics and its location. It is the skeletal muscle, which shows striations and closely attached with the bones of the limbs. So here mark D as a correct answer. Skeletal muscle shows striations and closely attached with the bones of the limbs. Question 38. Identify X and Y in the given sequence. Given figure is showing the primary structure of protein, where N-terminal amino acid is always written on the first left end of the polypeptide chain and C-terminal amino acid at the right end of the chain. So correct option is A. X is N-terminal amino acid and Y is C-terminal amino acid. Question 39. Match the following columns and select the correct option. Column 1 is showing type of epithelium and column 2 is having location of epithelium. Correct match is given in option C. A. Simple squamous epithelium is found in number 2, air sacs of lungs. B. Simple cuboidal epithelium is found in number 1, proximal convoluted tubule and distal convoluted tubules of nephron, PCT and DCT. C. Simple ciliated epithelium is located in number 4, bronchioles and fallopian tubes. And D. Simple columnar epithelium, it is located in number 3, stomach and intestine. So here mark C as a correct answer. Question 40. Choose the correct match of the given floral diagrams with examples given in table. Option B is the correct answer. Floral diagram A is of Allium cepa, which belongs to family Liliaceae. B floral diagram is of Pisum sativum, which belongs to Solanaceae family. And C floral diagram is of Chili, which belongs to Fabaceae family. So here mark B as a correct answer. Question 41. Which among the following are the smallest living cells known without a definite cell wall, pathogenic to plants as well as animals, and can survive without oxygen? These are mycoplasma. So here correct option is C. Question 42. Green algae usually have a rigid cell wall made of an inner layer of dash and outer layer of dash. Option D is correct. Green algae usually have a rigid cell wall made of inner layer of cellulose and outer layer of pectose. Question 43. Water vascular system is found in option C. Sea cucumber, which is an example of Echinodermata. It has water vascular system. So here mark C as a correct answer. Question 44. Which one of the following phylum is characterized by absence of true coelom? Out of 4 given phylum, Nematoda, which is also known as Aschelminthes, has no true coelom. The animals of this phylum are pseudocoelomate. So here mark D as a correct answer. Question 45. Which of the following statement is correct? A. Platypus lays eggs. It is the correct statement. Platypus is an egg-laying mammal. Other 3 statements are wrong. Let us do the correction in these 3 statements also. The correct 3 statements are: camels have circular RBCs, whales respire with the help of lungs, and bats can fly. So, correct answer is option A. Question 46. Sharks, skates and rays are also called dash fishes. They are all cartilaginous fishes. So here mark C as a correct answer. Question 47. Fill up the blank spaces in the table below by selecting the correct option. The correct option is B. Let us fill the table from option B. A. Malpighian tubules are excretory organs present in Arthropoda, and B. Circulatory system is of open type in Arthropoda. Now come to C. C. Annelida phylum, which has nephridia excretory organs, closed circulatory system and skin as a respiratory organ. Now come to D. Phylum Mollusca has metanephridia as excretory organ, open type of circulatory system and respiratory organ. E are feather-like gills. So here mark B as a correct answer. Question number 48. Match the following columns and select the correct option. The correct option is B. A. Gregarious polyphagous pest is number 4, Locusta. B. Adult with radial symmetry and larva with bilateral symmetry is number 1, Asterias. C. Book lungs are present in number 2, Scorpion. And D. Bioluminescence phenomenon is present in number 3, Tinoplana. So here mark B as a correct answer. Now let us do section C. Here is case given and question number 49 to 54 are based on this case. Study the given figure and answer the following questions. Question number 49. Identify A, B, C, D from the given list. Correct option is A. A is number 1, sugar. B is number 2, protein. C is number 3, lipid bilayer. And D is number 4, integral protein. Question 50. Lipids are arranged within the membrane with option C, heads towards outside and tail towards inside. Question 51. Biological membranes are composed of option D. Biological membranes are composed of 60% of proteins and 40% of lipids. Question 52. Integral cell membrane proteins. Integral proteins are partially or completely buried in the membrane and show lateral but not vertical movements within the lipid bilayer. So here statements A, B and C are correct about the integral cell protein. So mark D all of these as correct answer. Question 53. The fluid mosaic model of plasma membrane was given by Singer and Nicholson in 1972 gave fluid mosaic model of plasma membrane. So here mark C as a correct answer. Question 54. The fluid mosaic model explains which aspects of a cell membrane? This model explains both structural and functional aspects of cell membrane. So here mark C as a correct answer. Question 55. Refer to the given reaction. Enzyme A used in the reaction belongs to which class of enzymes? Option C, hydrolases. These enzymes break up large molecules into small molecules with the help of hydrogen and hydroxyl groups of water. So here mark C as a correct answer. Question 56. What is denoted by X and Y in the given graph? Option B. X is the activation energy required for the reaction in the presence of enzyme, and Y is the activation energy required for the reaction in the absence of enzyme. So basically enzymes reduce the activation energy. So here option B is the correct answer. Question 57. Which of the following is a mismatched pair of protozoan groups and its example? Option D is a wrong match. Gonylus spinifera is not a sporozoan, it is a dinoflagellate. So here mark D as a correct answer. Question 58. 3 domains classification has? Option A, it has 6 kingdoms, where kingdom Monera is divided into 2 domains and rest 4 kingdoms, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia are included in the 3rd domain. So in total there are 6 kingdoms in 3 domain classification. So here mark A as a correct answer. Question 59. Consider the following statements 1 to 3, each with 1 or 2 blanks. Which option gives the correct fill-ups for the respective blanks from 1 to 4 in the statements? Statement 1 देखिए, bones have a hard and non-pliable ground substance rich in calcium and phosphates which give bones its strength. So number 1 is calcium and number 2 phosphates. Now come to statement 2. Some of the columnar or cuboidal cells get specialized for secretion and are called glandular epithelium. So number 3 is glandular. Now come to statement 3. Tight junctions help to stop substances from leaking across our tissue. So number 4 blank is tight. And now check the options. Option A is correct. Number 3 glandular and number 4 tight. So mark A as a correct answer. Question 60. Which of the following organisms have been placed under kingdom Protista? Protista includes Christophytes, dinoflagellates, euglenoids, slime molds and protozoans. So option D, all of these is the correct answer. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for staying with me. Subscribe the channel to get the information about my new video. Thank you so much.